na-witness ko po ang lupit na dulot ng giyera, ng hindi pagkakasunduan ng Kristiyano at mga Muslim. Pero dahil po sa bawat kalinga na nandito ngayon, narito po ang aming team na binubuo ng mga Kristiyano at mga Muslim, nagkakaisa sa bukid naman. May that burden for peace be always in our heart, so that we will always work hard for that. May that burden of peace be always in our mind, so that we will always think of peace every day of our life. May that burden of peace be always be in our life, so that this very life we will give for peace. Galing po kami ng Eastern Samar, 5 bayan yung nandito ngayon sa mga 3 araw ata sila nagbiyahe papunta ng Bukidnon. Yung nasisip po natin dito ay hindi yung mga tao na nandito ngayon. Yung mga bata na pagmulat nila ay may magandang bahay, may nagkakalinga sa kanila. Ito yung kapatagandang gawain ng bawat kalinga. Nagising aking ganda sa pagkakita ko sa dito na sa tawag na tiki. Parang nakita ko ang awa at agad sa pagkakaan ng tulong sa isang tao na naghihirapan. Kaya po ako nagpasalamat. Sana tuloy-tuloy na ito. Kaya po, magpangsan ninyo ang kapayapaan at bigyan ng pagkakas kayo ng papa sa pagkakas sa pagkakas sa lugar na ito. This is the army that God will raise the good of the first world, the world-class Philippines. Walang iwanan! Walang iwanan! Walang iwanan! Hindi natin iiwan ang mahirap. Hindi natin iiwan ang Pilipinas. Magandang umaga sa inyong lahat. Mabuhay kayong lahat! Mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay ang bawat kalinga!
So that was in 2008, and that paved the way for something fantastic that happened last year. That paved the way for us to build our first village in Sulu. And now, to date, we have broken ground for our 3rd GK village in Sulu. And the latest one is in Maimbong, Sulu. And this is the work of ordinary people, which the Builders Institute want to really capture and learn from. Because if they can do that, maybe they have figured out a way of building peace in Mindanao. And that's what we want to share with every school, with every higher education institution all over the country. So the Builders Institute, in a nutshell, is really the schools responding to the call of Gawad Kalinga for nation building, not by building actual houses, but by building up on the knowledge that GK has learned in its many years of experience. And so maybe we'll end with 5 lessons which Mayor Bibi and I have learned in the course of working with GK. So magbabatman and Robin na kami dito kasi time up na daw. Okay?
Bawat Pilipino, bayani. Nakita po namin sa Gawad Kalinga, sa aming experience, that lahat tayo bilang isang Pilipino, pwede tayong maglingkod, kumalinga ng ating kapwa. So kung bawat Pilipino po ay gagawin ito, I think this country will be rebuilt at magiging masaya po ang bawat Pilipino.
The second lesson is less for self, more for others, enough for all. In GK, we really saw this in action because this was their battle cry. That God did not make a mistake when He created us Filipino and when He put you in this archipelago. This was designed for abundance. But somewhere along the line, human beings mess it up. And that's why the call of GK is really to bring back this relationship between people, between Muslims and Christians, between ordinary citizens and their mayors, with each other. This is what GK is calling for, that really there is enough abundance if we learn how to care and share for each other.
The best for the least.
Okay, the best for the least. Ako daw. Okay. The best for the least, simple lang. When we ever think of the poor, it's been a long-standing notion in this country that when you think of the poor, you think of alms. Whatever is in your pocket, you give it to them, and that's okay. But in GK is changing that. When we look at the poor, we don't look at them to help them. When we look at the poor, we look at them and we love them. That's why GK is called Gawad Kalinga. It's not Gawad Pabahay, Gawad Komunidad, Gawad Pagkain. It's Gawad Kalinga. The basic currency of dealing with the poor is care. And so if you really want to help the poor, the first challenge of GK is, do you care enough to love the poor? And the real measure is loving. That's why, if you notice, the communities are painted beautifully. We put gardens, we put arcs, because the standard is not just simple charity or dole out. The standard is, we always ask ourselves, if you would build a house for someone you love, how will you build it? And that's how we build it. That's why I say, when it comes to the poor, it's always the best for the least, until the least have become the best. Okay? So that's something that we learned from Gawad Kalinga.
And of course, una sa serbisyo, huli sa benepisyo. For all of us GK workers, really, ang iniisip namin is what we really can do for the other people and not just for ourselves. In fact, some of our volunteers, they don't have their own houses, but they don't mind. They still keep on working with the people in their different villages. Kasi ang mas mahalaga is for them, na sila yung makapagbigay ng serbisyo instead of them getting the first service. Sila yung tumutulong. Sabi nga namin, kailan kaya, minsan nagbibiro ang ibang mga volunteers namin, when can we have our own houses? Mabuti pa yung, like for example, in Taguig, no, yung mga condo type namin doon, na mga bahay, sinasabi nga nila, buti pa ang mga ating mga tao, ang ating mga nailipat sa GK Village, they live in a very nice place in Taguig. But for most of the people working there, they don't have their own houses. They're either renting or nakikisali lang sa mga kapamilya nila.
And as a standing rule in the GK community, if you're elected leader of that community, you will be the last one to receive a house. That's a standing rule. So if you're an officer, you're the last one to receive your own house. Tapos pagkainan din, usually huling kumakain yung mga officers. So this is a way of life for them. Una sa serbisyo, huli sa benepisyo. And lastly,
walang iwanan.
That's a motto that we learned in GK, walang iwanan, meaning let's not leave anyone behind, because this country became what it is. We put up a business school, we put up great schools, and we were thought to become great persons. But in the course of becoming great and wealthy ourselves, we left so many other people behind. And there's one motto that I really learned in GK. It's not just walang iwanan out of sheer illogical reasons, but it is out of a deep care that you will cross the finish line together. And if I may share, one interpretation for lang iwanan that really struck me in my work with GK was shared by me by Mayor Sonia. And because I asked her one day, sabi ko, Mayor, how is it being a mayor? And then working with GK. Alam nyo, one thing I learned with GK is that you really help us mayor. Sabi ko, paano? Because you know why many of us turn out corrupt? I don't know if you still remember this conversation. But yeah, you know why many of us turn corrupt? Because you elect us, and then you leave us for 3 years. You don't want to work with us. And that's why maybe whatever goodness is left in us, na-overcome. Pero kung di nyo kami iiwan, gaya ng ginawa ng Gawad Kalinga sa kanila, they are now exemplar mayors where, actually, minsan nakakalimutan kung mayor sila eh. Okay? Kasi they're just really very extraordinary Filipinos who love their country. And walang keme. Pag maglilingkod, magbibuild. Pag pupuntang Sulu, pupuntang Sulu. Okay? Pag wala kaming bulletproof, wala din silang bulletproof. Okay? Ganun na kasimple yung usapan kasi walang iwanan. It's one journey. It's a common journey of the Filipino people. And I think that sums up many of the lessons that we learn in GK. We don't leave anyone behind.
So, ang sinasabi ko nga po, kaming lahat when we, as politicians, when we start campaigning or start talking to our people, mga mahal kong kababayan, sana po, for all of us who are leaders in this country, lagi naming isa puso at lagi namin talagang isipin ano ba yung ibig sabihin namin when we say mga mahal kong kababayan. Sana lagi naming maisip, hindi namin sila iiwan at hindi rin nila kami iiwan. Sabay-sabay tayong aangat bilang isang Pilipino.
Maraming salamat po kay Mayor Baby at saka kay Mark Lawrence. Alam ko po napakahirap i-absorb lahat ng mga narinig natin. And even I started working with GK since 2003 when I was working in Ateneo College. And then I left the country in 2007 and I just got back last year. And when I started talking again with Loleng and I was asking him, kamusta na yung GK, ano na yung nangyari sa mga communities, even I am still at awe about when I find out yung, hindi lang yung bilang ng mga bahay, although that in itself is amazing. Alam niyo yun, yung ilan na yung natayo, ilan na yung communities, ilan na yung mga GK na na-convert nila, ganyan. But more amazing than that is really how they have transformed people. And these people, like they said, they truly believe are heroes. So, kayo po ngayon may oportunidad para magtanong sa kanila ng tungkol pa din sa mga karanasan nila, tungkol sa mga pinagdaanan nila, how they have transformed Filipinos to becoming extraordinary heroes. Anayahan ko po si Mayor Baby dito, at si Lawrence.